to be here.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
So, presidential debate.
Yes,
Baba
sir.
not showing up. Did that make a difference? Was that a miscalculated move?
In terms of strategy, I think so, because what you have is an evening where your competitor gets to say all these things uncontroverted. But there's the school of thought of if it was going to be another Martha Rigathi, then it was clever strategy for Baba to say, you know what, I'm not going to risk that. At this late in the day, even you saw with William Ruto, they're tired. It's been a long campaign season. Many of them are on their last nerve. So if you're not at your optimum, why should you go and show yourself up? Already you have a support base, you've got a plausible explanation. So in terms of political strategy, it makes sense. But the fact that your opponent gets a night of all the media houses covering him, uncontroverted, 90 minutes, I mean, that's like 10 public rallies rolled in one. So on that score, that didn't make a lot of political strategy sense. But in terms of preserving him for something else, leaving his foot soldiers to explain why he's not there, it makes some sense, because maybe Baba was not going to be at his best yesterday. So he said, you know what, we're not taking that risk. And I know for a fact that there are voices that had told William Ruto, but you don't need to do this, you don't need to do this. But I think he's the kind of person where, I mean, you just need to challenge him, and he's like, okay, it's on.
Yeah.
So he's the draw a line in the sign kind of guy. He's going to jump over the line. So that's what he did last night.
The arrival of Wajakoya for the first tier debate.
That was a little bit of drama.
And Kenyans love drama.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, I mean, does it make sense? Someone arrives and then leaves.
Because he arrived, went into his green room, asked whether there's going to be the other candidates. Was told, no, it's just you and the Reverend.
Yeah.
It's like, it was just me and Rev, blah, 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 blah. And he went off a little bit, and, you know, everybody was treated to a little bit of an earful. And then he stormed out and went and issued his statement. So, I mean, it was a little bit of showmanship, I think. But in my opinion, for him, it was a wasted opportunity. Because for a candidate who has one color, your color is green, bangi, tu hakuna kitu ingine watu wanakujulia. That was an opportunity for us to show us you've got something else between your ears than smoke. But did he take the chance? No. He went ahead and proved to us that bangi is Yamanagu.
Or maybe he had a lot of smoke, that's why he didn't be
I mean, it was an opportunity for him, however briefly, even if he went up and just did half an hour and said, you know what,
enough is enough.
because for a person to come and say, you know what, you're not a worthy opponent, I'm walking away. I mean, what level of nonsense is that? So, in my opinion, he wasted a chance, because you're trying to also build your profile. You might not become president, but you want to go down in history as somebody who actually had a shot. Look at Martha. She ran in 2013. Got her 43,000 votes. But, you know, you give such an account of yourself that people actually see you as potential. It's just that your time was not right. I mean, Wajakoya, his grandchildren will be looking at it and asking him, Gramps, really? You did this, but for why? I mean, it's such an expensive process. You've gotten all these signatures. You've gone all these campaigns. You spent all this money to come and just bluff it all away. I didn't get it.